The arena first. You ready to walk on?
The dream of River Valley Riders began in 1999 with dedicated people and the vision of land, horses on site, and the buildings that could sustain the dream to provide a multitude of horseback riding and driving opportunities year-round. Our mission is to enrich the lives of children and adults with special needs by providing equine-assisted activities and therapies. Together is a powerful word. River Valley Riders is a partnership involving the help of everyone.
This gives people a chance to get out and gain confidence, learn about teamwork. It's not a recreational horseback ride. There's so much that goes on. Physically, it strengthens them. The walk of the horse mimics, like if you're in a wheelchair and we put you on a horse, when a horse moves, it's moving your hips and legs just like you would walk as a human. So that helps those muscles that don't get worked when you're in a chair. And the other thing, it helps build core muscle so that they're stronger people. The horses are their horses, and they believe that they're their horses, and they have pictures of them and talk about them in school. It just gives them a feeling of belonging to a group.
So Mark was always liked horses. And for him to come out here and be able to get on the horse in his position is really priceless.
I think the horse gets to know me really well.
When she sits in the saddle, she sits very straight, and the movement of the horse works almost internally on the kids, and it's kind of like a head to toe thing, and it calms them, and it gets the blood flowing, and it builds the self-esteem. There's something about the bonding. It's like the horse knows, and there's no fear with any of these kids. It's the best. That's why we're here. It is the best, hands down.
Ever since we coming here, she's always been very happy. She's always very happy here. She never wants to leave, and she's always anxious to come. And you can see that she really enjoyed it. You know, she was afraid at the beginning a little bit. Then now she just loves it. I mean, for me as a father, I mean, see her sharing with other kids is like a dream come true, you know.
People don't realize, you know, when they volunteer here, they get as much out of it as the riders do. And it's an amazing feeling to be involved, you know, and giving these riders a chance to do something that's unique for them. These guys, they can ride a horse, and so it's an awesome opportunity to give these riders. The other thing is the horses. So people are really attracted to animals. We have a lot of animal lovers that come and volunteer with us, and they enjoy the horses. Even if they're not leaders, they're still, you know, as a sidewalker, they're very involved with the horse as well.
Our volunteers are so dedicated. They come out, they spend hours in weather that sometimes isn't the greatest, and they do it with a smile. So we couldn't do this without all our volunteers.
I started out with one young lady here sidewalking. Basically my first time was her first time. And that was years ago. And she's a very enjoyable young woman, and we have a nice relationship now. And one of the more exciting things was this spring she remembered my name.
Well, the volunteers, I mean, I'm so grateful that there's even volunteers that are willing to walk along the side and everything. I'm like, wow, what a risk that they're taking, and just that they're really even open and up to having this kind of job. I'm so grateful that there's such kind of person still out there, so other-minded. That's the way to do it.
What I really like about this program is that every penny they raise goes back into the program. Everybody here is a volunteer. Yes, they have to acquire the horses, and the equipment for the horses has to be maintained to standards, but every staff person here is volunteered and unpaid, and so dedicated to making sure that the experience is positive for each child. And it's been really neat to watch the program over all these years.
The fact that they have the lights is a bonus for the kids because it gets dark quick as the season, progresses, but it's absolutely necessary because if it rains, they can't ride. If it's cold, they can't ride. There's so many kids waiting to ride that they could do this, and they will eventually all year long.
If you're thinking about donating to this organization, I can tell you from my heart that all the money that's coming to River Valley Riders is going right into the program. We have really no overhead costs as far as personnel and things like that.
In 2011, River Valley Riders opened its gates in Afton, Minnesota. Today we seek to expand the location to include buildings and the dream to provide a multitude of horseback riding and driving opportunities year-round. Progress continues, but we cannot do this without your monetary help. With your donation, you will make a difference in many lives. See the smiles, the connection, and dedication as we build on the past while looking towards the future. We all can turn this dream into a reality.